Every day throughout the world, millions of women are being subjected to horrible living conditions in the name of rituals. Whenever it comes to rituals and women, it hasn't gone very well for the latter. While different societies treat women differently, in most parts of history and even in the current times, women are often subjected to merciless torture and agony. They have suffered and are suffering in the name of some extremely oddball rituals, such as the following. Number 1. Teeth chiseling. The Mentawai women of the Sumatra tribe go through a painful practice known as teeth chiseling. The local shaman sharpens a dull blade to the best of his ability, takes a stone, and starts to hack away the teeth. These women do not receive any medication to reduce their pain. The surgery is performed without any type of anesthesia. The reason behind this practice is to make the women more attractive. They believe that a woman is more beautiful if her teeth are chiseled into sharp points. To beautify themselves, young Mentawai girls who have reached puberty sharpen their teeth with a stone and chisel, and then file them down to points. Number 2. Female genital mutilation. Young girls in Somalia, Egypt, India, and Pakistan go through painful and merciless genital mutilation. This is the act of sealing the vagina to prevent any possible sexual indulgence by a girl, as the pure virgin seal is broken only on the night of consummation by the husband. This act is performed in the most unhygienic condition, without any drugs. It is also known as infibulation. This is the narrowing of the vaginal opening through the creation of a covering seal. The seal is formed by cutting and repositioning the labia minora, or labia majora, sometimes through stitching, with or without removal of the clitoral prepuce/clitoral hood and glands. Number 3. Beating session. For women, coming of age is welcomed in different ways and styles around the world. For some people, that may mean celebrating an age that makes them legitimate for certain activities, and for the girls of Uops it is nothing short of a living nightmare. In the menses rituals of Uops, Brazil, when girls from Uops, Brazil, reach puberty and begin menstruation, they must undergo a very horrible menstruation ritual. They are brought out naked on the streets and beaten to death or unconscious. They are believed to be worthy of marriage or puberty only if they do not die. So much for proving your worth, and even then, somehow it is never enough. Number 4. Breast ironing. This is a common practice in Cameroon, Nigeria, and South Africa. Large hot stones, hammers, or spoons are burned on hot coals and pressed against a girl's breasts to prevent them from growing, trying to damage breast tissue. And all of this is done just to avoid male attention and as a preventive measure against girls getting raped. If you think this is tragic, consider this: the mother typically justifies the ritual by removing symptoms of puberty so that her daughter can continue her schooling rather than being labeled as ready for marriage. Some people have advocated a law against this practice, but no such law has been passed. This practice is considered by some to be an emerging human rights problem and is recognized as an act of gender-based violence because breast ironing affects women and girls regardless of their age, race, religion, class, and socio-economic background. Number 5. Finger amputation. To mourn the death of a family member, members of the Dani tribe in Papua, Indonesia, are known to cut off the top part of one of their fingers. Despite the fact that death affects everyone equally, this painful ritual is only experienced by women. Half an hour before the top part of finger is cut off, it is allowed to go numb by tightly tying a string around it. The fingertips are cauterized after the amputation. The mutilation is based on the notion that, because death is a permanent loss, it should be grieved in such a way that the emotional pain expresses itself physically. The practice has since been outlawed, and younger women avoid this extreme kind of grieving. Number 6. Menstruating women removed to cattle sheds. In some parts of Nepal, menstruating women are secluded and confined to cattle sheds, where they sleep alongside cows and buffaloes. Despite the fact that this practice known as chapati has been declared illegal by the country's highest court, it is still frequently practiced. It forbids women from entering their own houses and touching anything or anyone during the duration of their menstrual period. They are confined to filthy sheds strewn with flies and feces, with the stink of animal excrement lingering in the air. Women are considered impure during their periods, and those who touch them undergo rituals to purify themselves. Because they are not permitted to use family restrooms, menstruation women relieve themselves in the open. Activists say that the tradition is practiced to varying degrees by women across the country. If the family owns only a single room, the menstruating member is banished to a corner as she must live separately for the entire duration of her menstrual cycle. Number 7. Eating the baby's placenta. In some countries, mothers eat the placenta after giving birth. This is because of the nutrients contained in the placenta. The habits of eating the placenta by the mother, after the baby's birth is found in the animal kingdom, but don't worry, humans are not too far in this. In some parts of India, Jamaica, and China, the placenta is recommended as a traditional medicine. It sounds primitive, right? Though unbelievable it may sound, but some medical practitioners consider placenta beneficial, helping the mothers with postnatal depression. There are many ways a woman can choose to consume her placenta after giving birth. It is either blended in a smoothie or even roasted with vegetables. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.